Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamu alaikum students. It's computer lecture of class 10th and we are discussing our chapter number 1, that is problem solving. Many problems occur in our daily life and we can find the solution of the problem after understanding its nature, and we have discussed the names of methods of problem solving, and yesterday we have discussed our question number 2, that was problem identification. We have discussed that problem identification is an important step to find the correct solution of a problem, and a problem cannot be solved correctly if it is not identified clearly. So our first step is to identify the problem for the best solution of the problem. And our today's question is what is meant by specifying requirements, or why it is important to specify requirements for the solution of a problem. Specifying requirements is also a very important step to solve a problem. And in this stage, what we do in specifying requirements, we specified clearly solution of the for the problem that can be decided before the solution of the problem. And specifying requirements is very important step to solve a problem. And in this stage, the user's requirements are specified clearly. If any problem is occurred, then in this step we discuss that the requirements are specified clearly so that a proper solution to the problem can be decided, and a requirements document is prepared for the system that will be used for the solution of a problem. We make a document. A document is prepared for the system. If any problem is occurred in your computer, firstly you will identify it clearly, and then you will make a document for the best solution of a problem, and this document describes the feature of the system and the restrictions under which it must operate. This document describes the features, and if you will make a document that will describe the feature of a system of any problem if that is occurred, and then you can solve your problem easily. The requirements document also contains all functional interfacing requirements. The requirements document also contains all functional interfacing requirements, the formats of the input and output, etc. For example, if you make any document, you will write your functional interfacing requirements for the best solution and the formats of the input and output. You will see that how you will make the input to the computer, how you will give input for the solution, and your output will be correct or not, your solution is best or not for that problem. It is not possible to find the correct solution of a problem if the requirements are not specified clearly. If you don't know the requirements of a problem, if any problem is occurred in your computer for doing any task, if requirements are not specified clearly, then it is not possible to find the correct solution. If the requirements are specified clearly, then you will make a document. And many users cannot explain the exact requirements of the software. For example, if any problem is in software, then users cannot explain the exact requirements of the software or system. So many difficulties may occur for the correct solution of a problem. For example, if any problem is in computer, if any problem is in software, then you cannot identify clearly, or you cannot decide the specifying requirements. So many difficulties can be occur for the correct solution of the problem. Okay students, today we have discussed the specifying requirements for the solution of a problem. If any problem is occurred in computer, if any problem is occurred in your software, then how you can remove it or how you can solve it. So requirements must be clearly for the solution of any problem, and a document should be prepared for writing the functional interfacing requirements and the formats of input and output, for giving input, how you will give input and how it will give result to you. Okay students, and it is not possible to find the correct solution of a problem if the requirements are not specified clearly. I hope you have understood that lecture. Allah Hafiz.